Do you want to create loving relationships in your life? Are you looking for a way to connect with yourself and your loved ones on a deeper level? In this video, we will explore how self-love and elevated emotions can help create meaningful connections in relationships. We will discuss the benefits of reflection and meditation, developing positive thinking in times of crisis, understanding the long-term effects of traumatic memories, and harnessing the power of thought to heal illness. By the end of this video, you will have the tools you need to create and maintain loving relationships through self-love and elevated emotions. We live in a fast-paced world where we often don't take the time to properly connect to ourselves and our loved ones. It can be difficult to remain in a positive frame of mind and cultivate empowering connections when we are constantly inundated with news and media. This can lead to feelings of anxiety, isolation, and disconnection. While it is important to remain informed, it is also essential to take time for self-care and to raise our vibration with more positive emotions. Reflection and meditation can help in this process by allowing us to reconnect with ourselves and our emotions. Setting aside time each day to reflect on the day's events or practice some form of meditation and deep breathing can help to bring balance and clarity to our lives. Reflection allows us to recognize and process any negative emotions that may have come up during the day and release them. Additionally, meditation can create a space for healing and connecting with our inner power and love. Mindful and conscious breathing helps to increase oxygen flow to the brain and reduce stress, while visualizing positive emotions helps to bring peace and joy. Connecting with others through meaningful conversations and moments of laughter can boost the brain's serotonin levels, fostering feelings of safety and comfort. Successful relationships, achieving mutual growth and reflection. Love is a powerful emotion, and it can be difficult to navigate when it comes to relationships. Too often, we rely on societal definitions of love that don't always reflect our own personal experiences. Instead, successful relationships require both parties to be their best selves. This means being able to understand and accept each other for who they are, and celebrating life together. However, this isn't always easy, especially in the early stages of a relationship, when both parties are exploring their feelings. In order to create a successful relationship that is built on mutual growth, it is important to focus on communication and self-reflection. Each partner should listen to the other, engaging in open dialogue and avoid assumptions and judgments. Both parties should be willing to express their feelings and thoughts to each other and respect any decisions the other party makes. Additionally, both partners should learn to take responsibility for their own emotions and strive to see things from the other person's perspective. As a result, this can foster greater mutual understanding and appreciation, allowing the relationship to blossom and grow in a healthy and positive way. If a relationship is not able to grow and flourish in this way, it is important for individuals to recognize this and take some time away for self-reflection. This may involve spending time alone or with friends, reading books or videos about love, or simply taking some time for yourself. Successful relationships require both partners putting in the effort. It just takes a bit more effort than following the crowd. The benefits of reflection and meditation in relationships. Relationships are a big part of our lives, and they can be very rewarding. However, it is important to take time to reflect on our thoughts and feelings before engaging in healthy conversations with others. Happiness should be the primary focus when entering into a relationship, rather than love. Meditation can help create love in relationships, whether those relationships are with siblings, parents, friends, or partners. Our thoughts have an electrical charge, while our feelings have a magnetic charge that influences every atom in life. These electromagnetic signatures broadcast what we think and feel. Reflection and meditation help us understand ourselves better and make important decisions that could affect our relationships. This allows us to be honest with ourselves and our partners. That's why it's important to actively seek to understand our relationships. We must recognize where there's potential for growth and focus on improving in those areas with communication, commitment, and kindness. Additionally, taking the time to focus on ourselves helps us manage our anxieties and depression. Meditation can be an excellent way to do this. With its calming effect, it can help us heal and become a better version of ourselves. Through reflection and meditation, we can nurture our relationships and reach a deeper understanding of the world. We can reflect on the things that bring us joy and find inner peace, but also the less happy moments. Practicing and understanding the ways we form relationships is key for growing into a happier, more evolved self. If we are living from a place of anger, hostility, judgment, or fear, then there will be no magnetic field to draw a loving relationship towards us. If something else is controlling how you feel, then it can leave you feeling like a victim. This is why it is so important to practice reflection and meditation regularly. They help us connect with our dreams and goals again, so that we can create the lives that we want. By reflecting on our thoughts and feelings regularly, we build stronger relationships that are based on happiness instead of love alone. Developing positive thinking in times of emergency. In times of emergency, it is important to think positively about the relationships we want and send out signals into our environment. This can help us move away from survival emotions towards elevated emotions by practicing opening our heart as a skill. By remembering to think positively, we can shift our focus away from what's causing the emergency and towards solutions. Part of using positive thinking to shift our thinking, it's important to focus on gratitude. Gratitude for what we have, the people in our lives, and the world around us can have a huge impact on our overall well-being. Practicing gratitude will bring us joy and remind us of what we have to be thankful for. We also have to practice strong self-care and remember to relax, laugh, and smile. Get enough sleep, stay hydrated, and eat healthy foods. Take time to do something enjoyable, like going on a walk, listening to music, or taking a bath with essential oils. For example, if there is an emergency at work, it is important to stay positive and maintain communication with your coworkers. Reminding ourselves of the concept of love helps us move beyond survival emotions and towards elevated emotions by practicing opening our heart as a skill. In turn, this will produce more positive emotional chemicals in our brain that will make us feel happy instead of unhappy or judgmental in difficult situations. The stronger the emotions we feel from problems and conditions in our life, the more altered we feel inside and will focus on what's causing it outside of us. This means that if we're having a tough time dealing with an emergency situation at home, we'll focus on the problem rather than on people around us who are trying to help us. The takeaway here is that by focusing on positive thinking during emergencies, we can take control of how we process information and create a more positive outlook for ourselves in times of need. The long-term effects of traumatic memories on mental and physical health. As humans, we are constantly taking snapshots of our lives, both the good and the bad. These memories can produce an emotion in the body as if the event was occurring again, even if it happened years ago. This is known as reconsolidation, and it's a process that happens every time a person thinks about that event. Unfortunately, it's not always healthy to hold on to these traumatic or negative memories, as they can affect our mental and physical health in the long term. Studies have linked unresolved traumatic memories to a number of psychological issues, such as depression and anxiety, as well as physical ailments like headaches, exhaustion, and chronic pain. Long-term exposure to traumatic memories can also increase the risk of developing an addiction, as well as suicidal thoughts. It is essential to ensure that traumatic memories can be processed, not only for our mental well-being, but also for our physical health. While it is recommended to seek professional help from a trained therapist, such as a psychologist or counselor, There are also constructive steps that an individual can take to ensure the long-term management of trauma-related memories. As an example, mindful practices such as yoga and meditation can help an individual to become more aware of what they are feeling and can also act as a tool to help cope with difficult emotions. Grounding techniques, such as taking a walk in nature or listening to music, can also be beneficial because they help to take your mind away from the trauma in order to calm down and think more clearly. When people are stuck in survival mode due to prior experiences with emotional events, they have difficulty opening up or trusting others. This creates subconscious programs that lead to feelings such as resentment, unhappiness, and fear, which consume energy required for growth and repair. Research shows that these long-term effects can be detrimental on physical and mental health, so it is important to work through them properly by bringing love into your life where possible, or seeking help from professionals when needed. Harnessing the power of thought to heal illness. The power of thought can have a profound impact on our health, both physically and emotionally. When we're entrenched in negative emotions, it's difficult to take a leap into the future, especially if that future is unfamiliar. This is because our thoughts have been conditioned by our past experiences. It can be hard to break free from these feelings, which often leads to resistance towards new experiences. However, there are ways to overcome this resistance. One way is to develop illness through the power of thought, or what's known as thought disease. Thought disease occurs when we allow our thoughts to stress and affect our body in negative ways. This can create physical diseases by influencing the body's genetic makeup. It's also difficult to move away from unhappy emotions when we're entrenched in them. We may find it difficult to take a leap into an unpredictable future due to feelings that have been ingrained into our bodies emotionally. However, with practice and patience, it's possible to overcome these challenges and harness healing powers within our minds. By learning how to use one's thoughts more positively, we have the potential for making ourselves healthier, by improving our biochemical balance and leading us onto better paths of progress and growth. Let me now wind up the key takeaways from this video. Self-love and elevated emotions are essential aspects of creating and maintaining meaningful relationships. Through reflection and meditation, positive thinking, understanding the long-term effects of traumatic memories, and harnessing the power of thought to heal illness, we can build stronger relationships that are based on unconditional acceptance rather than societal definitions of love. It is important to take time for yourself to reflect on your thoughts and feelings before engaging in conversations with others, in order to create a foundation for loving relationships. With a little effort, you can develop healthy habits that will help you create lasting connections with those around you. Now is the time to take action. Start by spending some time each day devoted to self-reflection or meditation, so that you can nurture your relationship with yourself first. Thanks for watching this video till the end. God bless you all.